Yo, what is up everybody? It is Tristan, and today what I got going on for you guys is I'm here to discuss the part 2 opportunity you guys have for the Argon Dunk Lows. This is the collaboration that Union has done with Nike, and basically the Argon colorway is coming on sneakers, so you're gonna have a second opportunity, and I believe this is also for the EU as well. So if you're a viewer over in Europe, guess what? You can get this drop. So that's pretty much everything that needs to be mentioned again for the outro. You want to check anything I got down below, my Instagrams, any of that. I promise I'll get some sort of post soon. I never take pictures. It's not like, I don't know, I just don't. I'll eventually get to it though, don't worry. Yeah, that's really everything that needs to be mentioned. I don't even know if I've said a like goal, but see if you can hit 250. I ask for that pretty much every time, so that'd be dope if we could. If not, it's not the end of the world, but I'd appreciate it. Go a long way since I definitely put some time into this video, got some new information about sneakers and things like that, so hopefully it'll be able to help you guys out. And I do have more videos, sneaker, like how to cop, other videos like that coming in the future, some guides, just stay tuned. Much more in-depth stuff, which will be a lot more helpful. So let's get into it. So first things first, as you guys can see, the main details about this release: $150 retail and dropping April 7th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So of course the retail is going to be marked up. It's a Union collaboration, it's a Dunk Low. I mean, those are two hype things right now, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive than it typically would be for a Dunk Low. But the main detail I noticed at first, which I didn't even notice this originally, is on that icy blue sole, you clearly have somebody right there on the bottom of the shoe in pink. You guys can see there's a logo of some sorts. I believe that is the Union LA logo. I could be very wrong on this because I know Union's logo is just the Union written out, but I've seen this logo before and I'm not sure whether it is a Nike or Union logo. I could be just looking very dumb right now, and I'm okay with that, but I know that this is not something like random. I know this is done on purpose. So again, another thing I want to mention, of course, the icy blue colorway hitting so well on top as well. You can see how that matches with the kind of sole colorway. And I always mention I love when this colorway of the sole is similar to the toe box, if not the same. You can see these ones are similar, but yeah, there you go. So here's the logo. It's on the inside of the shoe as well. Very certain this is the Union logo. It's inside of this it's on this insole as well. Nike logo's on this one. You guys can see it's on the bottom of the shoe also. So it's got to be some sort of connection there. But I'm really liking this one. I definitely, like, if I hit personal size, I'm not selling it. And the reason I'm not selling it is because I'm adding it to the collection. Like, I really want these ones. This is definitely one of the more clean Dunk Lows for heading into summer. It's going to do some real numbers too. Like, these are going to be dipping in price nicely, which I'm very happy about. Maybe not in those bigger sizes. I've noticed there's a major split in price once we get to those bigger sizes, and you guys will see what I mean in a second. But yeah, basically, for this particular Dunk Low, it's a lot of people are going to be there. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little bit of a lower stock drop, I'm sure. But I'm glad to see that Nike had prepared some stock in advance for sneakers drop initially. That's dope. Most Union collaborations end up dropping on sneakers, so just for reference. But aside from that, basic details, drop time, all that, just be there in the 7th, 10 a.m. Eastern time. How about we get into something like the resale right now? Again, if that's what you want this shoe for, if you're looking for a second pair, or you don't have a pair, whatever it is, let me show you what I mean by once we get to the bigger sizes. So y'all see what I mean? Like, for the difference between size 10 and 10 and a half, that's a $30 difference right there. And then when you get to 10 and a half, 10 and a half to 11, you have a $60 difference. So, and then look, another like $100 difference almost. So basically the bigger size you get for the shoe, the more money you're gonna make. Not maybe with the size 14, but up to size 13, the bigger size you get for the shoe, the more bread you will make on it. Basically because it's rarer, it's less stock, and the demand is there. I guess my people with bigger feet are like, man, these are real fire. I'm gonna pay the high price for these, and that's what it is. And there's not a lot of shoes where people are wanting to pay super high prices right now, just because, as I've mentioned in yesterday's video, there's other things that people want to pay for in life. And of course, as you guys mentioned in my comment section, people got to pay for gas here. Since we got that issue going on, people got to pay for gas. People got to pay for deal with inflation. People there's a lot of different things that just aren't entirely sneaker related, and people aren't trying to focus their money on shoes. Like, people aren't focused on the next pair of kicks right now. They're focused on putting gas in their car, since it's like almost $5 a gallon and things like that. Like up in LA it's like $7, which is just mad, by the way. I'd be walking to work at that point, man. I'd be like, man, but we doing this. But yeah, that's really what we got going on right there. And yeah, aside from that, my resale estimation, I mean, you pretty much see what it is on the screen. Just expect prices to drop another $30 basically. You see what it is, so expect 11.5 to be at like 550, 540, and then a size 10 will probably be chilling right around 350. And when I see a size 10 at 350, that's when I'll know I want my personal pair right about then. But we'll see, because I don't know how low people will drop these. If they drop them below $300 for a little bit, hey, I'm definitely, we're going to be getting some pairs right there. But I just want a personal one. I don't care if I have to pay resale that much, but retail would definitely be preferred. And a couple other things I want to mention, guys, is I figured out some new things about sneakers, so I will get into that right now. So, of course, main things are getting out of the way. If you want to check this video out, this is like a tips and tricks video, and I'll get into some tips and tricks in a second. And this video right here, again, both of these are linked down below. This one shows you how to make multiple accounts. I cannot stress the importance of making multiple accounts. And some tips I want to recommend when making multiple accounts. First things first, this is probably the most major tip. Do not use multiple payment methods across accounts. And I'm gonna have to update this in a future video. But Nike does track payment methods across accounts. And with that information, basically, you have to make a unique payment method for every single account you have. Which basically means you'd have to use a Cash App card. I don't even know if privacy cards work at this point on sneakers. I haven't really hit with one ever. So, if anybody in my comment section wants to let me know if privacy cards work, I'm pretty sure at this point it's not just Cash App cards, debit cards, credit cards, and any other company like Venmo, ones like that create their own little debit card, ones like that work. But basically, you only can have one payment method for account at the moment, because right now with sneakers and different places like that, they are tracking your payment methods. I've noticed this. If you have a payment method that you already have in another account and you add it to a new account that you've made, then that old account will stop working. And I've realized that. So basically, you have to have one payment method to each account. And I know some of you may be like, I got a phone account here, like one phone account here and one phone account here. I use the same credit card on both. I've hit on both before, and you know what? That's only 2 accounts, so it's probably not something too unrealistic. But I'm talking if you're someone that's trying to make 5, 10, 15 accounts on your computer across phones. Like where's my other phone right here? Yeah, like I got a phone here, and here. So I can make 2 accounts here, and then on my computer here, if I just add a proxy to each browser, I can make as many accounts as I want there. You just have to make sure your computer doesn't break down on you. But you can enter on sneakers with proxies, and the reason you make proxies is because if you have 10 browsers open on one computer, all under the same IP, entering for the same sneakers drop, how do you think Nike's going to look at that? If Nike sees 10 of the same address going for one shoe under 10 different accounts, how do you think Nike's going to look at that? They're going to say, that is cheating. That's a bot. And they've gotten better at that. They have that. Self-admittedly, they've gotten better, because my accounts have gotten screwed before. Trust me, because I've added payment methods I've used before, haven't used proxies. So I'm definitely getting back to that, using proxies and all that, because I've noticed the importance of it. Proxies are so important when making multiple accounts in sneakers. If you have 10 accounts on like a browser, you need to have that BP proxy switcher, and have that on each little browser. Again, you can see I'm getting into some details here. That'll all be in a future video. I'm going to be planning it up today, something like that, because But yeah, these would be below, and some other sneakers tips, stuff like that. Again, just don't forget, don't use multiple payment methods across accounts. You will mess up one of your accounts guaranteed by doing that, because Nike tracks payment methods across accounts. And thank you to my comment section, and I guess, just my own information and research for figuring that out. I appreciate you guys. So, also, I gotta give a shout out as always to my guys here at Secret Sauce. Their $60 monthly fee, and of course, I've been working with them for a while now. They helped me out with the last Union drop. Sadly, the reason I didn't have success on the last Union drop was due to my own fault. Of course, waking up at 11:01 a.m. is not necessarily the most convenient thing, is it? But yeah, these guys right here, they can help you with, information on releases if you're unsure about how to cop releases, how to, run an autofill, you want to learn about botting, things like that. These guys have sections in their chat dedicated to that, and they have people, again, you can open a help ticket, and they have people that are willingly able to help you out, with copying more items off of sites, or, learning how to bot. And they also have people I've noticed in the chat, like general chat, that are very nice people that can show you how to use like sneaker spots and things like that. Like there's a sneaker spot called Use Sneakers, and apparently people have had some pretty good success with that. Like somebody had got like 40 pairs in 3 months or something like that. So Use Sneaker spot is pretty legit, and I'm definitely gonna have to be checking that out. But again, for example, let's say you got that bot, these guys in here could show you how to run it, set it up, and they have people that really pull some serious numbers in the chat off Raffles too. Never sleep on the Raffle monitor. That's always the second chance, as I mentioned, is Raffles. Hitting for retail on Raffles is not unrealistic, especially if you enter on a lot of them. You can ask anybody I know, or ask anybody in my comment section. If you dedicate that time daily, you will eventually hit in some Raffles, trust me. So again, check out my guys at Secret Sauce. They can really help you out with a release like this. And mainly true with shock drop information. Those Nike Dunk Low Blacks I got in my collection. They let me know about the shock drop for those. So I got a pair of, retail Nike Dunk Low Blacks thanks to them. So again, check them out on Twitter, send them a message, let them know I sent you, or just go follow them on Instagram. You know, join their they got a little wait list in the bio. You can join that. It takes like a day or two to get through, so you know, it shouldn't be too long. But just go enter in there, and yeah, wait until they let you in. That's pretty much that. So I appreciate my guys. The secret sauce right here is always for the opportunities they provide for me, and I know just in the future when we have some more success. So stay tuned. Me and them, we're gonna be working hard. And of course, for Raffles, there isn't any. I mean, why would there be? This is the last chance to cop them for retail. So if you didn't know that, this is your last chance. And that's everything I really need to mention. So again, we'll head into the outro. You want to check my Instagrams, any of that, those are down in the description. And the main thing I want to mention too is if you guys have any types of videos, any recommendations, anything like that, please leave them down below. I don't know, I feel like I'm at this point in my channel where I'm working, but we're almost there. We're almost there, you know, like I've done so many different directions for my channel. It's just like I'm really trying to figure out what would be like set in stone, like make this channel like take it to the next level, you know what I mean? Like we're there, we're so close. It's just like I don't know what it is. Like I gotta figure that out, you know. It's a little confusing, but I really like my discussion videos. I really like reporting things to people. So it's just like I think I know the direction to take. So I'm just figuring that out, and I appreciate y'all's help with that. So I'm gonna end that screen recording. I'm Tristan. Thank you guys for watching. And today is a day of planning and hard work. I have a lot to do, but that's why we're up at 9:30, which isn't that early now to think of it. But yeah, we are going to figure out something to do because I am too jittery and I don't want to feel unproductive. I'm letting y'all know my whole life. I'll catch you on the next one though, my autobiography. Peace.
Something, ay, if you tweaking, then you probably on something, yeah. I ain't down for your loving, yeah. In the air, put your hands. You got it fucked up. I ain't even tweaking. Girl, I like your best friend. We can have a threesome. For real, I need all the bad bitches down on the floor. I need all the bad bitches just to do more.